Inter alongside BB in that bottom lane. Of course, BB reprising his role of AD carry. So without further ado, guys, we're going to jump right into champion bans and picks. I almost had a difficult time saying bans.
Bans. So we're going to see bans with BB.
So Evelyn and Kha'Zix, same as before.
Wow, they really want to get rid of those.
It's that Kha'Zix mid, and of course we've all been talking about that poke with, you know, with that W of his, the spike rack along with the black cleaver. Mad.
Kha'Zix has a mad rack.
He has a mad rack.
For a man.
For a bug.
For a bug, he has a
mad rack.
So we're gonna see Evelyn, Kha'Zix. All right.
Easy bans. Those are easy bans. So MLE. Go with
Evelyn, we really haven't seen as much of after they nerfed the DFG.
They did nerf DFG, but alongside because of like she's good with Leandries. Now she's really good with Leandries.
Right.
One thing I like about her is the ultimate procs the max health plus the Leandries and doubles the damage, and then you just keep chasing with the Q. Very awesome. Very awesome. Yeah, just keep Q.
So Anivia gets banned out there. They don't want toys of Anivia. Are they gonna ban out Orianna?
They should. I mean, I would say they should.
Orianna is one of the AP champions that still does pretty well.
Stanley and Toys, they are very versatile in their champion choices.
Right.
So taking out the Orianna is going to be
Orianna goes out.
Really great.
I could have foreseen that one.
Yeah.
I mean, we did.
We did.
Orianna and Anivia, these are two champions, but they've left Karthus open.
They have left Karthus open.
And Karthus is quite beast.
He is beast, but they don't have that wombo combo anymore. With, let's say, if Stanley played Jax in the top lane, then they wouldn't have the Orianna Jax combo, which they really like doing. You know, the gap closes, fantastic choice. And here's an old school pick for you.
Right.
Alistar. We have not seen this bull for a long time.
Oh, we're going to see them swap it up here. So these are the new players from MLE Apathy. Ron, Zar, Capuchu, and Little Panda.
I like Little Panda. Sounds cool.
Little Panda?
Sounds very cool.
It's got a Little Panda.
Just now, you guys could not see this, but when they were in the room, everyone else had the same icons on MLE except for Little Panda.
Because he's a little panda.
He was a hipster, man. He was a hipster.
He's trying to stick out from the crowd.
Stick up the crowd, and he caught my attention.
Are they really going to pick Heimerdinger? Don't troll, guys.
Oh, man. It might be the Amumu.
They're confusing us here.
Yeah.
What are they going to go for?
I think Amumu will be a good pick. It's very safe. You can get counter jungled a bit, but then again, Amumu can hold his ground now in the new jungle.
He does really well just with the AoE farm. He farms pretty fast.
And so it's on to TPA. Wow, if Dinter with the Blitzcrank, this is going to be a nice benchmark to compare himself against the rest of the supports we've seen tonight, who have picked up Blitzcrank as well, and without any hesitation that Olaf locked in.
So Olaf, I think he might be going into the jungle. We don't see him in top lane
very seldom
anymore. He used to be very popular. Kind of is less popular of a choice these days.
But he's beast in the jungle.
He still can play.
He can. But you know, we're talking about beasts in the jungle. And
but looking at what Little Balls has picked up as his summoner spells, Ghost and Smite, I think he's going to be playing Olaf because you don't really pick up Ghost.
He's a beast in the jungle.
Yeah, you don't really pick up Ghost on many junglers.
Very few.
Unless it's going to be Olaf. So that makes sense. It makes sense.
So I think they're still trying to figure out, should they pick that Shen or should they pick that Blitzcrank in that for TPA?
Right.
And it will fall to Blitzcrank, which is nice because I think that's one of the reasons why they banned out Nunu. He's a very high health champion. He used to be Blitzcrank and Nunu used to match up in terms of health, but not anymore.
Nunu is a great counter to Blitzcrank.
Yes, he is.
The way he works is that he's so tanky and he has the best health scaling out of all the support champions in the game. So if you hook him in, first of all, he's going to slow down your carry, stop them from dealing that much damage.
And he has absolute zero after that.
And if you don't time your silence properly, he's going to use his absolute zero.
Yep. Now Riven is a choice which you don't see too often.
Elise. I want to see Elise.
You want to see that?
Pick that Elise.
Well, if they have that, that Riven though.
Or top Elise. I don't care what kind of Elise.
Just the Elise.
Just Elise. They've locked in Riven. Oh, there's a collective sigh over here in the Garena Stadium.
They all just shed a man tear.
It's gonna be okay. Zyra support.
Zyra support is really squishy against Blitzcrank though, which is worrying.
Get squished.
You're gonna get like a bug.
The thing is that the Stranglethorn is not going to be helpful.
No, not at all.
Because it's not a dive. It's not something that's prolonged. It's going to be just like grab, knock up, and you're dead.
Yeah,
there's no time for your Stranglethorn to do anything.
Not at all. I'm quite surprised by that pick of Zyra. And it's TPA locking in that Varus. So 3 Varuses a night. Are we gonna see something new? We're looking at something new. 3 Varuses a night.
Oh, you know what TPA is saying is like, let me show you how to play Varus, guys.
I got this. I got this.
We saw how Shine Walker did his thing, and then now let's see how BB does his Varus.
BB, I got this.
Let's have a look at how he does it.
And Toys, if I'm not mistaken, might be playing that Nidalee in the mid lane. It seems that way.
He could be.
I don't see much.
That could be Stanley playing Nidalee at the top lane.
It could be. Oh yeah, it could be Stanley's Nidalee in the top lane.
Yeah.
Why did I forget about that?
It's gonna be up against Riven though. Okay. I think Nidalee will do fine against Riven. Gotta watch out. If you're playing AP Nidalee top, you'll get dominated by Riven.
Yeah, you need to get AD.
But if you play AD Nidalee, I think she's gonna do fine against Riven.
And you know, Stanley is good with that Nidalee. We've seen him dominate on the world stage with that in season 2. I don't know how she fares in season 3 though. I have not seen top AD Nidalee at all. Right. And you know what?
Oh,
you know you want this. You know you want this. Zed. So yes, they lock in that Zed in that mid lane. It will be Zed in that mid lane with I think what should be Shen in the jungle.
So I bet everybody's got their money on TPA for this one.
Where's Shen going? Shen's going.
They
don't have AD carry. That's the thing for MLE. So this is going to be a mix-up for them.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't believe I didn't realize that. They have no AD.
They don't have the AD carry. They're going to rely a lot on the bot lane.
AD carry team.
A non-AD carry team.
This is the first time
But it's a triple bruiser team, and I've seen triple bruiser teams play out in ranked, in A ranked at least. And it's actually pretty strong in shutting down in the early to mid game. If each of them pick up that Black Cleaver, not a problem. But that Kale is going to be an issue for them.
In mid with
the AP Kale. Yeah, it could be AP Kale or it be AD Bruiser Kale, which is also in mid lane.
What are they pulling off here?
It's going to be that AD. It's going to be an all-out AD fight. There's not an AP champ in sight, and let alone an AD carry for MLE. This is going to be interesting.
This is just nuts. Like, what is happening here? What are they trying to do?
Well,
both teams here have some really interesting picks. Kale at the mid lane.
I'm not too surprised,
it's
actually.
Not very common. I mean,
yeah.
I can imagine it would work out.
Fights.
I mean, I don't see it being so weird, but it's not common at all.
It's not conventional, I would say. And at least not in our server. Our server is still AP mid.
So we have a list of things here that are played by MLE. So
right.
Lil Panda is their AP, so he's going to go mid.
Yeah, Zed mid.
Capucho is their top laner, so we can expect to see Shen up top.
So it's going to be interesting.
Zar is their AD carry.
Apparently not. Yeah, but
Ron obviously is the support, and Apathy is as the jungler.
Cool. So we're definitely going to see that Riven and Zyra in that bot lane. How are they going to fare? I would think actually pretty okay, because if you grab in a Riven, she can still do tons of things to you in your face. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to grab.
You don't want to grab Riven.
You don't want to grab Riven to your Varus.
No.
You bring Riven home to Varus.
There's no running.
It's not wife material. Let's just say that Riven is not the kind of girl that you want to bring home
to show your
parents.
Yeah, and you get smacked with that giant sword with the ultimate. I think it's just going to be fantastic.
All right, so we are going to be heading in here.
It's the bruiser game. This is the international, or at least the North American and EU side meta, where the mid laners are not AP champs. They are AD assassins or AD bruisers.
And this is what we've been seeing a lot in Season 3, because with the advent of how it's basically how the armor penetration stacks now. That is what has changed the whole thing, because right now you apply the percentage, then you apply the flat armor pen.
Yes.
Back then it used to be you apply the flat armor pen, then you apply the percentage, and because of that, buying two kinds of flat and percentage, it basically reduces the effectiveness of one of the other stat. But now they complement each other. So now the flat AD, the flat armor pen and the percentage armor pen complement each other and apply a lot of penetration.
And really, this is all thanks to the new itemization methods which Riot has implemented. And I think it's great because we're seeing talent actually coming out and carrying games, you know.
It is.
They feel useful once again.
So now AD casters are back
Yes, they are back in fashion.
And here we are heading into the match.
And look at Championship
Riven. The Manila Eagles going up against the Taipei Assassins in the final match of tonight. Welcome to the GPL 2013 Spring Season. And
this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun.
This is really fun. This is the first day of the season, and I'm already
pumped,
enjoying myself so much. Oh yeah.
So it's gonna be one thing's for sure is we're gonna see a Black Cleaver festival, a nice fiesta of Black Cleavers.
Oh yes, I predict Black Cleavers all around.
All around, Black Cleavers all around, and it's make this game pretty interesting because armor is not gonna mean much to a team of Black Cleavers. All right, so looks like both teams have been sitting around nicely. Dinter here, sitting on the other side, just juking away that, what's that thing called? The Grasping Vines.
Yep, yeah, the grasping Vines. So it looks like TPA wants to go for the invade here.
Which is a wise choice. I think they have tons of damage at the start.
They have a great level 1 team fight ability.
And here we go!
They're going in here.
The Undertow, BB getting hit, has used that flash and cleanse early. Was not able to capitalize anything at all from that fight. Oh.
Wow, that was a bit messy on both ends.
Yeah, it's like when I eat Carl's Jr., you see a lot of filling, a lot of potential, but you just take one bite out of it and you just back out from just a while. Wow.
No, I keep going when I eat my Carl's Jr.
Oh man.
Look at the wards.
You beast. You beast.
They've gone for lots of wards.
Lots of wards, yeah.
These are the 60-second wards, I believe.
Yeah, I
no,
think
this is the one. This is a 60-second ward. You can see it's running.
Wait, that's for... Is it? Because I think Dinter, he still has his other Explorer's ward on him in his inventory.
So they only put down one Explorer ward. It's this one.
Right, okay,
This
cool.
This is Dinter's ward.
That's Dinter's ward. Okay, nice.
So blue buff start here.
They're gonna help Lil Balls, I think, do a smiteless one.
How does he have 2 Explorer's wards?
Could it be another?
Could this be
someone
a regular
else?
Ward? Yeah, this is a regular
it's a regular ward. Okay.
Just planted very early. So we're gonna see a very strange lane here.
So Zar here going to be the supposed AD carry for the Manila Eagles, and I like it. You know, Manila Eagles being very fearless in their first game into the season.
Right.
Something which I think really rewards them if they do well.
So I'm just gonna tidy up the...
Right, the scoreboards.
Right.
Thank you.
So give me a second to do that.
Okay, so in the meantime, I'm going to talk a bit about the laning phase.
Right.
And right now, one thing good about Riven is that she's a mana-less champion. So in lane, she will be able to spam that Valor and try to just negate that poke, which can come from BB from time to time.
Right, and they know that they've gotten rid of BB's
cleanse and flash.
He's open for a little while. And we do have a gang coming in here at the top lane. Capuchu uses that taunt straight away to try to get away from this one. Are they going to go for the tower dive?
Wow.
Flashes. I think that was a little bit unnecessary. They couldn't have followed up on that.
Yeah, I think so too.
And now he's in trouble. He's in big trouble. Using up that flash.
Using that flash, and the fact that he's not recalling means his health is going to drop real low. A Kale here against Zed. Zed already at half health and needing to pot up to his very last pot.
And Kale, look at the number of crystalline flasks.
You can't get enough crystalline flasks. I actually love that item. It's fantastic. I usually open a bit now.
Really? It really allows you to pick up a lot of pots and wards though. That's
it only sets you back in terms of building up your core items, but that's really about it. You don't get any benefits except from that free potting advantage.
Are we seeing them go in for this one? Oh, Ron misses that snare, but they're gonna go in for BB. BB gets exhausted. He will go down first blood there.
Burning 2 flashes for that and the exhaust for that first blood. I can't say it's the best one, but
I think
at least they got it.
I think it's fine. They'll be pretty decent.
They didn't have to burn all this stuff.
They need to snowball though.
They do. But I guess if things could have gone much better if he didn't miss that.
But it was quite a terrible snare there from Ron.
It was. I think it was.
I felt like he could have pulled that off much better.
Much better without burning that many
you can see here the crystalline flasks are really paying off.
It does.
Because the sustain at the mid and top lane though, because they're really zoning out the enemy in the lane.
It's a way, and you can use it in combat.
You can see the CS lead here already, 29 to 16.
Good advantage for Stanley.
33 to 17 at mid.
Good advantage for Stanley.
Lots of CS leads all over the place for TPA, except for the bottom lane.
A good thing about crystalline flask is that you can use it in combat just like any other pot. So
right. The only bad thing is that you can't stack it with the health pot.
Yes, you can't stack it.
So that would be crazy kind of regeneration if you could stack it.
Yeah.
So it's totally understandable that they don't allow you to do that.
Yeah. Here, Jinter and BB, they had a rough gank just now.
Right.
But now with Zyra and Riven with no flash, no summoners at all, they could start making some plays and getting those counter kills. Of course, the Amumu just now, Apathy. He's been all around the map, really.
Yeah, he's been picking up lots of lane XP.
Yeah, he's been soaking up lane XP, which is not always the best thing, but if Amumu
it's
can
fine.
get a 6...
Amumu hitting level 6 early is
it helps, it does help. But, you know, this means your lanes are not getting that same amount of XP when they come back. He's just soaking it up. Well, nonetheless...
I really wonder what MLE is expecting to pull off here with this bruiser build of theirs.
I can foresee some big things going on in the mid game though. I really can, because Riven, Shen, and what's that, Zed allow for some crazy chase potential. You can really dive under those turrets and just make some crazy stuff happen. Remember that Zed's ultimate allows you to kind of drop off all spells that are targeting you at that moment. And Riven, mobility-wise, very hard to outrun her.
But I think we forgot to point out something. Kale is a hard counter to Zed.
Oh, that is true. That ultimate from as well should be able to destroy anything that really comes out of it. And missing that grasping vines once again, that will be the death.
The flash is down on Ron. They're going to go very aggressive here. He goes down. Is he going to be able to land the
No, especially since he missed that grasping vines. No chance at all for any sort of respite from that. Really, you just can't recover from stuff like that easily.
The bottom lane now back in favor of TPA right now.
Very much so, because that farm is so big in terms of in favor of
Look at
Varus.
every lane right now. Nidalee at the top lane, 62-25.
MLE not
at the mid
having
lane, Toys is 56-36. He's already forced Little Panda to burn all of his pots. And the Crystalline Flask plus the Fiendish Codex is really going to just let him sustain in that lane.
And BB here getting another kill on Zar in the bottom. It's a 1v1 and he comes out alive of that. Wonderfully done. Sorry we missed that kill.
How on earth did BB get a kill on Zar?
I've not, it probably have to do Chains of Corruption. No, it's still up. His Chains is still up. Wow. I have no idea. Anyway, what I was going to say is really, looks like the items from Kale, picking up that Fiendish Codex means he's probably not going to go Bruiser style. He's probably going AP style.
Right. I mean, but there are things that you could pick up after that. Let's see what he decides to build off of that.
He could, but there's really no point getting a Black Cleaver that late because you don't get that snowballing effect.
Look at that ability power. He's got 65 already, so he's got a lot of ability power.
Gonna be, I think it's going to be AP Kale.
That would be an interesting build there.
For a moment, I really think
here is really pushing that lane and bullying Capuchu. Capuchu there.
I think it's the first time we've been seeing the new Nidalee
skin, right?
Skin, yeah.
It's so awesome.
The spears look like they actually hurt now. The old one look like it deceptively hurt you.
So we are going to see Zar and Ron not doing so well in their combination.
No, not at all.
A gang comes in at the top lane. They're going to go for this tower dive.
The dives!
Oh, Capuchu, look at him get burst down there. The coordination between Little Balls and Stanley. One of them tanks the tower, and the other one does the damage. And there they go, picking up that kill. Zed tried to move up top, but he was not able to get there.
I think Capuchu is this. He put his name because it's a sound you make when you die.
Is it?
I think
that sound?
I don't know. It just sounds like something will happen if you get burst. You get squashed.
Capuchu.
Yeah.
Oh, that was deep.
That was deep. That was deep. That was deep.
It is quite an interesting sound to make when you die. So Stanley here is just gonna put down as much damage as he can on this top tower.
And that's the irritating part about Nidalee is that later on, it's gonna be that you can do that split push comp with no worries at all. Against a team like MLE, that a split push is gonna be really effective. And Zar here
trying to get aggressive on BB.
Ouch, the nuking damage coming in from Varus. And that's how Varus is supposed to be played. You get 2 or 3 stacks of Blight, you throw in that hail of arrows for harass. That's just fantastic.
Oh, at the bottom lane they managed to get the pull. Or maybe Zar just went in there. Yes, he just went in there face first. But that is not going to work out. Ginger with the perfect play. He's like, you're going to go for my 80 carry? Get back here.
Get back here.
Get over here.
Yeah, it was so good. And now Dinter and BB making that lane theirs again. I'm sure ML is regretting not having an AD carry now for their range.
Oh, trying to go for that pull. Not quite a spectacular one.
No, not at all. And look at that.
Little Panda is in trouble here. Because with Kale is the perfect complement for a dive.
Yeah,
and
here we go.
She's the perfect diving partner, and Little Panda is in trouble. Gonna use his ult to try and get out of there. The Shen ult comes in.
That nice juke there by, oh, well, not really.
Whoa,
not really.
He went right into Little Ball's face. I bet he thought for a second, like, I'm gonna...
Outplayed. He was thinking he outplayed. And then suddenly X to the face. And that is never a pretty sight when a Viking smacks you across the face with his axe. Ouch. Ouch, man. Just ouch.
Over at the bot lane, Zar is being very aggressive. Again, the Ignite will take out Dinter. But is he ready for what is going to come here?
The blend of
Taipei Assassin striking terror in the hearts of bottom lane.
Oh! Let's look at that. Amumu comes in. Apathy. Is he going to throw it out? That kill coming in there to save his life. But under that turret, oh my goodness. That Curse of the Sad Mummy is something not to be fooled around with.
Oh, will Zar be able to pick up the kill on Toys? Toys does go down.
But BB.
Stanley and BB left behind here. They're trying to deal with Apathy and Capuchu. And
it's just not going to work out as well as they thought it would be.
So that was not the greatest trade. I mean, they got the tower, but it was a 2-for-2.
Yeah, and especially because I think it was a bit of an early ultimate there by Kale.
Well, he had to. There was big trouble coming in for Olaf.
He was, but he wasn't taking damage at that point in time. He should have waited just a bit longer. And it was a bit tough because Apathy came in with that Curse of the Sad Mummy at the turret, so it's hard for them to move
it was
around.
A good response there by MLE.
Very nice,
so
yeah, nice.
That was a good move by them.
Oh, totally.
It's a big wave here. That's going to be picked up by Olaf. Lucky Olaf. Olaf there.
As a jungler, you can never say no to extra farm.
Yeah. Especially lane farm. I love
especially lane farm, yeah.
It's like so rare that you get the opportunity.
And so your goal jumps and you just feel good about it, right?
Right.
You just feel good about it. So, Toys has picked up. Toys has gone for that Nashor's Tooth.
That is a very, very sensible item to be picking up. Great stuff that it offers to Kale.
Kale, yeah.
Got ability power as well as attack speed.
You get...
It's the perfect hybrid item. I mean, Righteous Fury plus...
You get everything you need, you know?
Plus the Nashor's Tooth is going to be very, very painful.
Fantastic.
And
go for that. They're going to go for the dragon. Yay. More money. TPA is going to lead by about 7k once they're done.
The smart move here, going for BB. BB's caught out. He's going to get taunted. Stunned again.
And the lockout.
Wow.
And they just got locked out.
BB making a bad call there on where he wanted to be.
They could have stayed around though. I mean, oh wow. And you know what? Toy is just throwing out that Reckoning and a smack of Righteous Fury. More than enough to win that game. But he does not know that right behind him, I think, is 3 people. There we go.
Zar trying to catch up to him. Doesn't quite catch him there. And the thing right now is that the Reckoning has a 1-for-1 AP ratio.
AP ratio,
so
yes.
It really hurts.
And it still scales with AD as well. So.
Oh, bad grab there by
Dinter.
Missing a point blank grab. That would have killed Zar for sure.
He could have grabbed, and there were so many options to shoot at that point. He could have made, you know, a better pull, as you were saying, yeah.
Oh,
those spears.
Got no ability power, but it still hurts a little bit.
Because of that multiplier, it just makes the base damage hurt so much still.
Yeah, especially when you get it out from a long range.
Now, MLE being forced to to defend as much as they can. Because once Dinter gets that pull,
Panda's not able to use his ult there.
Varus' ultimate. Oh my goodness.
And we do see Kale keeping Dinter alive there with the Divine Intervention. And right now it's Apathy left by himself in the middle of the enemy group. Braun there with a nice snare.
Oh my goodness.
And that snare will actually allow him to pick up the kill onto BB. BB is not performing too well this game at all. I have to say that his performance has been quite lackluster.
Yeah, it's not the BB that we know on form. But you know, that pull kind of sealed the deal. And it comboed so well with Varus' ultimate because they had to commit.
Have you realized something? Look at the top of the screen and tell me what the goal difference is at the 15-minute mark.
Is that 10. Oh my goodness, almost 10k.
Yes, it's 9,000 gold right now.
It feels like forever, but it's 15 minutes only into the game.
It's just been so
It's
quick,
hardcore. It's a hardcore game, yeah.
He has been building up.
Look at even the items they have at the 15 amount. It doesn't feel like 15 minutes. That's
it doesn't
exactly why I thought we were in the mid to late game. A Warmonk's armor already on Olaf. We're seeing Bloodthirsters on Varus with the Brutalizer. That means it's gonna be a Black Cleaver.
Yeah.
And then
15 minutes in Bloodthirster
wow.
Brutalizer.
That is a good sign, a very good sign for TPA. As for MLE, not the best of news.
And look at what has been picked up on Kale into Rage Blade.
Okay, so he has the set now. These are the core items of Hybrid Kale. The last thing that he needs,
and there's something new about Guinsu's Rage Blade. I didn't know about this. Now when you drop
the passive, it gets double
lifesteal.
That's right. You get lifesteal, and under 50% you get double your bonuses. So that's pretty great.
Lifesteal, spell vamp. Wow.
It's really good. Wow.
That is going to be perfect for Kale because when she's under 50% health, she can always turn on her Divine Intervention.
And she can pick up the Hextech Gunblade later on to make her really, really hard to break down in those fights. And that really is the core of Hybrid Kale. You get Guinsu's, Nash's Tooth, and last but not least, you pick up the Hextech Gunblade to seal the deal.
You see here, she's already sitting at 185 ability power.
It's more than enough, really. Naturally speaking, Kale already has the armor and magic resist shred. So everything else you do is just gonna hurt.
So we're gonna see them trying to go for this middle turret here. Losing the creep wave is gonna be a bit tough for them. There is some nice tower engage potential on the side of MLE. I mean, they, like I said, like we said before, Zyra has really great ability to disengage that under a turret.
But if she gets pulled in first, then that's all gonna go to naught.
Yeah, that's true. She's got to watch her positioning.
So
and right now, Dinta could potentially grab somebody.
And so close.
So close.
If he landed at one, he would have picked a Mumu though, which also wouldn't have been a prime target.
Capuchu goes in here.
Apathy going to go. Is he going to drop that ultimate? He's wondering when's the best time to ultimate, and that's going to cause his death.
Oh no, the rest of the team wasn't ready for that one. He does go down. Little Panda now trying to catch on to Toys. Toys doesn't have that Divine Intervention, but he's down below 50% health. This bonus stat from Ginsu there can help him take out.
Good, just so good. And when you're Kale and you have that Ginsu bonus, you're just going to be racking up health and you're going to be unkillable. It's going to be so hard to kill you when you have life steal.
Look at his attack speed, 1.5 attack speed right now.
Yowzers. And there we go, a free inhibitor for the side of TPA against MLE. A very easy fight that was for them. And after you saw he was hesitating when to drop that Curse of the Sad Mummy.
Yeah, he didn't know when to actually go in there. And it was tough because TPA right now has such a huge lead. It's 14,000 gold.
At barely 20 minutes.
No joke. This is complete and utter
chaos
domination of
MLE.
Manila Eagle.
Well, so that's going to be hard to recover from, and you know, with these kind of items, they can even do Baron and they'll be fine.
Look at the farm difference. 69 minion kills on
105. Wow.
Versus this is 100 CSD.
It is mad. Looks like Kale.
It's not the only lane where there's such a huge lead. Look at
every lane is doing phenomenally well.
Oh my goodness.
The jungle, everything. The only one that's doing better in terms of CS really is Zyra against Blitzcrank, which no one really cares about, really. And looking at the current way that Kale's building now, she decided to build up the Haunting Guys instead of Hextech Gunblade. So Haunting Guys will allow to penetrate.
Oh, they're going to catch on to Apathy here. He's forced to flash away. Are they going to follow up this chase? Oh, nice use of the stun there to get some extra distance. But this is just going to be a short reprieve because once TPA comes knocking on their front door again, there's not much that they're going to be able to do.
They'll be knocking on another door this time, and this time looks like the top door.
And here they come. The tower is at about a third of its health.
Stanley has that Iceborne Gauntlet as well, so this is going to be nice for 80 Nilly.
Poor use of the taunt there.
So here running for his life. Little Ball's coming from back end. Apathy.
They want to go for Toys. Apathy jumps in. The invulnerability on Kale gets used there. They're not able to put out any damage whatsoever. In comes the Reckoning. Capuchu tries to go for that taunt, that final dying move of it.
Yeah.
But it doesn't do anything.
Not at all. I think, you know, it's come down to this where TPA just overfarmed.
That dodge by Dinta, and then he follows up with a horrible
the hook.
But he pulled up an impressive dodge.
Yeah, he did.
So the finishing was a little bit
lackluster, but you know, he had to do what he had to do.
And right now, Toys is just rampaging. Look at it.
So far, you know, this game doesn't really show Toys' leadership skills yet because not a lot of calls need to be made.
No, not at all. I mean, this was a complete...
It's a lane win. It was a lane storm.
Yeah, I mean, the crystalline flash is just strong.
Yeah, there was something that they could not combat.
I mean, the thing about crystalline flash is that you give up those early game stats, but you have a lot of sustain. And wow, this is just brutal. Toys is dominating.
Oh, but BB goes down here by the ultimate. The Blade of the Exile.
Zard dares to go in here. They just... the ultimate, the divine intervention is not going to be enough
to stop Lil Panda from picking up that kill. But it is an ace, and I think the GG well plays will be thrown out.
21 minutes.
Fastest game in the GPL
for this
season.
Yeah,
wow.
This season's fastest game. 21 minutes, 53 seconds. And
Good
the
lord,
Taipei Assassins here dominate the match.
So we've seen a peek of what Dinta can do for the Taipei Assassins. I think I can still see that he and BB aren't that great together so far.
I felt like BB didn't do so well this lane.
Maybe it's the communication because it could be
maybe, yeah.
It could be a few things. It could be a few things.
It could be a couple of things.
But it's a bit rusty, and hopefully in the games to come,